Well, I'm a retired state trooper out of Oregon. I hosted the games in 1987 and was very fortunate to have my first experience with a large contingent of Canadian police officers and firefighters. After our games, which were very successful in a small city in Oregon, they asked me to come on the board, and I've been on ever since. We were formed in 1976 on the West Coast. We were first known as the Northwest Police and Fire Games. Our entire purpose is to provide an athletic atmosphere for police officers and firefighters, both active and retired, and to be able to compete in 40 different sports, consisting of everywhere from what you see in the summer games of tennis, softball, golf, to very profession-specific sports of SWAT, K-9, toughest firefighter alive. We host our games every other year, and we host them mostly in North America. My board is 7 members. We're all retired police officers or firefighters. We're a non-profit organization, so we don't get paid. One of our biggest challenges is to seek and find cities that can host a multi-sport event, which occurs over 7 days. We use this conference, Connect, and other sport conferences to locate cities. That's probably our biggest challenge, to find a city the right size that's willing to take on those opportunities. But the real key to our process is, if we don't have support of their police and fire in that city, we won't go, because we have to have their support for us to come. Getting sponsorships probably is one of the most difficult things that a host city has to do. Even in today's environment, with the economy coming back, things getting stable, it is still very difficult to seek out sponsorship. Now, I got to answer it 2 ways. My federation, my board, we represent North America. We have had multiple opportunities to have sponsors for my federation. We have declined. And the reason we have declined, if we select a host city, I'll give you an example. What if Milwaukee was our host city, and our sponsor for the federation was Labatt's out of Canada? That doesn't do Milwaukee any good. So we want to help the host city find sponsors. And how we do that is by awarding the games 5 years out. We assist them in locating sponsors, and it's much easier to ask for a small amount now over 5 years than a large amount at the end. It's still a challenge, but it works out much better. I keep doing this because once you've been a police officer or a firefighter, it's a very large fraternity. It's something that grabs you. It's something that gets into your system, and you always want to be a part of that fraternity. The other thing is, we get a chance to meet from all over the world athletes that represent active and retired police officers and firefighters to enjoy competition. And we have made friends all over the world because of our games.